Hi, I'm Michelle. I've been on board with Roots to Recovery since the project started. I am now a mentor and volunteer. I initially started because I hadn't been out for a long time, and I thought that this would be a place for me to be my authentic self around people in the same situations. But my confidence eventually grew, and I was able to have the confidence to be able to apply for a job at Mind Pembrokeshire and Carmarthen. I work with adults and young children, and without this project giving me the confidence, I don't think that would ever have happened. So for me, it is a start of a new life, which I didn't think was going to happen for a long, long time.
My wife died and I didn't handle things very, very well at all. I was in a mess, and eventually they took me to Mind, and I met a young lady there called Sammy. And over a period of time and various one-to-ones, she helped me and sorted me out. In actual fact, she gave me my life back because I was in such a mess. Then I was introduced to Sarah at Roots to Recovery, and I was very apprehensive about that. But then I went out with them, and over time I got to know people there, and it taught me how to socialise again, and I made a lot of friends there, and it's helped me tremendously. Roots to Recovery is something which I think really necessary, because to me it's moving forward after Mind. I've been with them now for about 18 months, I think, and we go all over the place. We go out on walks around the coast, and without Roots to Recovery, I think that that I wouldn't be where I am now today.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm a mentor with the Roots to Recovery project from Mind and the National Coast Park. I have been initially come in as a member a few years ago and have recently begun volunteering as a mentor. The project is something incredible. It is so valuable and it's so rewarding to see the difference that it makes for people, individual day out trips and things that we do, and as a more long-term thing to see how people come on leaps and bounds with their mental health and socialising. So many different holistic ways that it can benefit and make a difference to people, and it's just a pleasure to be able to be there and witness it and feel a part of that growth as we go along. The inclusive side of the project is fantastic. Between the incredible staff and the mentors, nobody is ever left out. People can opt in for what they want to do. They can suggest things or places that they want to do, experience, and we will try our absolute hardest to make sure that everyone gets there. No one is ever left out. It's inclusive not just mentally and socially, but physically as well. We make sure that we have different activities available for all sorts of abilities, and these will be put up front as well as the mailing list comes out, so that people are aware of what their limits are and what they can partake in, and we make sure there's a broad spectrum so that everybody can get involved. Some of the benefits are just immeasurable, to be honest. A couple of weeks ago even, there was a day where I came more as a service user than a mentor. It's been a rough time, but by the time I was heading back, I was sending out messages to say thank you for turning my day around and getting to go and see one of Pembrokeshire's hidden treasures down at the Rosebush Quarry.
Hiya, I'm Emma, or Emma Up a Tree, as I like to call me on the project. I'm apparently one of the best tea makers, as this list here says. I really enjoy doing the project because I get to meet other different people and go out to lovely places and learn so much.
It's just super rewarding when we put a lot of time into the planning and we get all the activities and the sessions on the paper. People get that programme just before the start of the month, and it's just incredible when they're talking about all the things they've got to look forward to. They might not have anything to do, or their social lives might be a bit empty, or they're living alone. It's just really nice when people come out and they get that social aspect of being out and about with us.